Hello again, venturers. Talisman the Ur-Beatle here with another episode of UrVival Survival. We're still looking for the spot where I died long ago, but I'm considering maybe giving that up. Okay, we know it's not over there because that's a savanna. And this, of course, is just normal forest. What we want is to be on the border of a jungle. Not too far into the jungle, just on the border, because we were heading into jungle when we had our accident. Oops. Let's get back over here where it's easier to get down. I do see some jungle trees over there, though we ought to find that pit that I was talking about. That pit will help us orient ourselves properly. It's not there. Or is it? At this point, I think we're going to have to call it, because we've now been in this area close enough to our gear that if we haven't found it by now, probably are not going to find it ever. There's a panda. Hello, panda. Oh, you're a little bit sick. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. I think we should just call ourselves lucky for finding that double temple, and instead move on up. I think probably the best bet would be to get back over towards not necessarily at that village, but we want to get a little bit back on track, because we did kind of like move around a bit. I'm thinking if we get back to because there was another village like right next to that, or I believe we saw a lit house up on a hilltop, which we did not go and explore. Some nice little cave areas here. Yeah, it agrees. But we might want to start at the village on the hilltop and see if we can go west from there. We could, that way we could explore the village on the hilltop a little bit. Maybe make another map. Which paper we have? We're going to need some more paper if we're going to do that. We want a map of each village, I think, at this point. We'll make that a new rule. We want to map each village that we find. I suppose at this point we should actually just get back in the water. Although, actually, we're going too far out. We were more like this way. We almost wound up going out into the ocean. Which might be something we should do. We never know. We'll think about it after we get back to the second closest village to the original base. I would like to make it to that village actually by the next nightfall, so that we can just sleep in that safe area. I'm assuming it's safe. I mean, it was lit up. Of course, that one problem with trying to backtrack like we're doing here is that we might wind up taking pathways that we did not actually take on the way over. Basically, because we would be seeing rivers, river branches that we didn't see on the way over because they were kind of behind us. I don't know how to explain that better, really. But I believe we're going the right path, because this is the little islet that we kept thinking was actually a branching path. We're actually fairly close to the village on the hill. The strange high village on the hill. In fact, I believe I can see it. No, that might be trees. Let's go further. That is an enormous cave up there. I think that might be the next step after the village 2, is that we'll head west, because it will be west from there. this. I'm confused about which hill it was on. I think it was over on this hill. I'm not seeing anything just yet, but we actually have darkness. And oh, it's that hill over there. Means we're going to have to go down and up again. Okay. Emergency elevator. Oh. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Come on, quickly. Oh, this is not good. Okay, well, this is a bit inconvenient. Yeah, we're in a slight pickle here. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe we have a chance. Oh, we do have a chance. Good. I was worried there. I figured I was going to have to fight off all those people. Okay, we're not going to steal from our friends, who we have not even met yet. But that was kind of interesting that they have gold. But that does remind me, because I do have gold. And I'm not saying I stole it from somewhere, but come on over here. Okay. Did I actually come to this village before? Maybe on my wanderings I actually did get pretty close to where I belonged. And then I just didn't recognize that I was in the same area because I approached from another angle. Okay, but we need to, first of all, because like I said in the last episode, I said I wanted to make a map of every village that we find. So what we need right now is some sugar cane so that we can make more paper. I only have a little bit of paper. And if we get enough for another 4 sheets, so basically we need 6 sugar cane just because of the way making paper is done. We'll have to go all the way over here, it looks like. Although actually I don't even know if there is some sugar cane over here. It's just that we haven't found any yet. There might be some over there, but that might be just tall grass. It's probably not enough if it is sugar cane. Yeah, it's tall grass. Okay, so we're going to get over to the river. There's probably sugar cane along the river. And then we'll get back to the village and map it. You know, That's an interesting cave area. Well, that's even more interesting. Look how deep that is. However, what we're really looking for right now is sugarcane. You know, I think we did in our wanderings, we actually had gotten very close to where we were, I think. Very close to where we were supposed to be. But we couldn't see anything that we recognized, and we just kept going into larger and larger circles. A little bit of rain, I guess, won't hurt. Though it does make me a little bit nervous. We're in a very cave-riddled area. And so something could come out of the caves at any time and not be affected by the rain. In fact, kind of protected by the rain. Not seeing any more. We only have 2 sugarcane. We need... That's a lot of wood. We might need that wood. See, I suppose some of you are saying, well, what about the sugarcane that you're leaving? And the idea there is, of course, as I've mentioned before, we want to have a light touch, tread lightly in the area and not damage the environment too much. If we just take the top part of sugarcane, it can regrow. So we benefit, but the natural area still looks the same. It's for the same reason that, like I said, I like to get the fallen trees rather than trying to chop down new trees. Although, if we do chop down a living tree, we can gather saplings and replant them. So that's always something. But in this case, we had the fallen tree. We still need 2 more sugar cane. And then we can get back to our village and map it. And actually maybe talk to some of the villagers around there. See what they have to say about the way they handle their lives. I think there's a smith of some kinds there because of course we spent the night in his smithy. But we did not actually see him. All we saw was, well, the ones that I paid attention to were the farmers. I saw at least one farmer. I did not check out the other villagers, though, to see what kind of things they did, how they lead their lives. We're getting a little bit far back towards... We'll be heading in this direction at some point, but because maybe we want to make a base another base along the river. Looking, see if, in fact, actually, we might want to make a base around here so that we can do a bit of a cave exploration before moving on to the next base. So now we have our sugarcane. This will make our map, and then we're also going to make something else, which I've been wanting to talk about, but we keep getting interrupted by emergencies of various kinds. But I think we want to start on another base pretty soon, just because we have to clear out some of our garbage. We have a lot of things. Oh, see, that's that other cave that I saw before. So yeah, there's like an interesting caving area around here. We didn't really get to do much caving yet, because the areas we were in had just very small, shallow caves where we could find any at all. It is getting close to night. Maybe we should bed down for the night. Okay, there's no room for a bed in there.